PNC. Much confusion over the new mass transit schedule that's set to take effect tomorrow morning. Some transit riders have not been informed and are still confused about the schedule, and some senators say they were not made aware that a new schedule was going to be implemented. While a new Guam Regional Transit Authority schedule proposes to offer more options to mass transit customers, little has been done to inform the public of the changes in the schedule that's set to take effect tomorrow morning. Senator Aline Yamashita, who heads the Transit Community Advisory Council, tells PNC she wasn't aware of the new schedule.
And again, if they've made an announcement that October 8th something's happening, then perhaps they are moving forward. I'm just not aware of their plans.
In fact, she points out the last she met with GRTA officials, she had recommended that GRTA hold off on implementing the new pilot schedule until a multi-year service contract could be developed. Right now, she notes, GRTA is operating under a month-to-month contract. A multi-year contract would address issues that could save the government more money.
I'm waiting very patiently to see the multi-year service contract be addressed. And honestly, Janella, that for me is going to hammer out the standards of service. For example, you should have a ride every 15 minutes. There's no way that someone should have to call 3 days in advance.
Under the new schedule, all riders would still have to call 2 to 3 days in advance to schedule a pickup. Senator Yamashita says another reason she recommended postponing the pilot schedule was because of funding.
Because we were looking at doing something earlier, but the money wasn't there. And so
how much money was needed?
They were, at that point, the last I was included in a table conversation, they needed an extra $135,000. Okay. But I had been advised that that number has increased. I do not know what that number is. I've asked what that number is. I haven't gotten that response.
Transportation Oversight Chairman Senator Mike Sinicolas also tells PNC that he was not aware of any schedule changes. In fact, he says since the task force was formed, he's been kept out of the loop. PNC left messages for GRTA Executive Manager Rick Augustine, but did not get a response as of news time. You can view the news schedule on our website at pacificnewscenter.com.
You don't have to wait until November the 4th to cast your ballot in the general election. The Guam Election Commission began offering in-office voting yesterday. In-office voting is only open to registered voters who are unable to make it to the polls for reasons such as their work schedule, travel off island, an illness or disability, or participation in the military. In-office voting was expected to begin at 8 a.m. yesterday, but Typhoon Vongfong delayed the opening of government offices. But even with the late start, GC Executive Director Maria Pangilinan says turnout was good.
Yesterday afternoon, after I checked, the last time I checked, we were at about a dozen already yesterday afternoon. So in-office is taking place here at the Guam Election Commission, Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. until October 31st, Friday.
The GEC office is located on the second floor of the GCIC building in Hagåtña.
The Guam Women's Chamber of Commerce gubernatorial debate that was scheduled for this evening has been postponed. According to GWCC board member Jackie Murati, the Calvo Tenorio team could not make the debate this evening, citing a scheduling conflict. Tonight's debate was set to be held in the Academy of Our Lady of Guam auditorium. This would have been different than most debates, as it was going to be held in a town hall style setting and would have allowed for the candidates to cross-question each other. Murati says this would have made for a very lively discussion that would have been much different from previous debates.
Because we have our infrastructure ready to go, we can set up something very quickly. We had already arranged for online registration. We don't believe there'll be a problem finding a venue to host a very important discussion. So we're very excited about working with the two of them to find a date as soon as possible.
Meanwhile, their senatorial debate is still good to go for this Thursday the 9th at 6 p.m. at the Academy of Our Lady Auditorium.
Another House Hunters International episode about Guam will air tonight at 10:30 p.m. The show, which airs on the Home and Garden TV channel, or HGTV, features various couples that are searching for homes outside of the continental U.S. An episode that was shot on Guam aired earlier in the year, and now another episode will air tonight. RE/MAX realtor Nicole Sablan Patricio said that tonight's episode will feature a military couple that are being stationed on Guam.
Actually, when they filmed the first one, they didn't plan on coming back for a while, and right after the first one aired, they contacted me and they said that they were interested in doing more episodes, which was kind of a shock to me because they said they were going to come back for a while, and then they ended up coming back that same month, and we filmed two more that month.
You can catch the episode tonight on HGTV at 10:30 p.m. on Channel 50 for Docomo subscribers and Channel 155 for those with GTA TV.
That's very exciting. Guam and another HD.
Another one, yeah. And, you know, there's a lot of fans for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and the last episode, I still remember the couple. I think they're doing really well. They're working over at IHP, so.
Really?
Yeah.
You've actually met them?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. All right, well, keep watching P&Z because when news now continues, Blake Watson takes a look at sports.
And Rebecca Kidd tells you what's in the weather forecast, while a guest reporter, Auntie Chai, tells you about Typhoon Bongfong. News Now. We'll be back after this.